Hey guys, so here is a quick tutorial on how to edit videos. Two key things on how to extend the time of a still photo or how to shorten it. So I've got a soundtrack in here which I've taken from Kamar's video. You guys will have your soundtrack from the audio walk that you already made. And I'm going to double click over here in my project so that I can import some images. I have this folder here that I made and it has some pictures in it, and I'm just going to choose them all and it will import them. Now you'll notice that each one was imported at 5 seconds. That's the little thing on the lower right hand corner. You can see that Kamar's video was 50.21 seconds. Each of my still images is 5 seconds. That's a preference that you could set. You could change it if you want, but 5 seconds is a good enough start because it's really easy to expand or contract. Now I'm just going to show you the first way. I'm going to choose this boat. So I'm going to make it gray. I'm going to hold down the control key, click it again, and you'll see all these options. One of them is speed and duration. I'm going to select that, and I get this little window here. Inside this yellow zone is this duration, and you'll see right now it's 5 seconds. I click on that again and I can suddenly change it. So I'm going to make that 15 seconds. I'm going to hit OK, and now look at that, it's 15 seconds. Now there's another way to do it. I'm going to select this one of the book, and I'm going to go up to the top menu to clip, down to speed and duration, and here I am again, and I can change this to 25 seconds. Hit OK, and it suddenly makes that clip 25 seconds. So I'm going to drag this first photo right here at the top, and you can see up here in my preview screen on the top upper right that it's zoomed in. It's bigger than the whole frame, and that's because my photo is bigger than the video. So I'm going to click on that, double click on that, and you can see these yellow lines. Now if I hold the shift key down, I can shrink this in proportionally and make it so that it fits in. I'm not going to go all the way because I don't want to get the black border in. Although I could, and you could if you have a good reason. But I don't have a good reason, so I'm going to keep it full. Then down here, I've got my clip. And if I play it, it will play this clip for how long? 25 seconds. You'll hear Kamar's soundtrack in the back. So I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to pull in this 5-second clip and put that right next to it, and let's see what that looks like. Over here, let me mute this so we can't hear it. Alright, here we go. It's also zoomed in. I'm going to double click. I'm going to shrink this puppy until it fills the screen. Go back to playing. Looks good. Now I want to bring in this sky. Let's see how that is. Now that one's too small, so I'm actually going to pull it out. Like that. Looks good. Slide that over so it touches. I have a lot more room. I'm going to pull another one of these. I like this. But actually I want this to be really short. So now I'm going to start to edit. So I want this sky thing to be shorter. I literally just hover over the right hand side till you get the little red, and I drag it in. And you can look in the yellow box at what the duration is. It's down to 2 seconds. I'm going to make it down to 1 second, 1.05. So there it is. And then I'm going to slide this one back. And now I want to put one of these, another one of these 1 second blips at the end. So I'm going to move my red key to the end of the video. I'm going to select that. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. And it puts it at the right side of my red marker. And then I'm going to take this one, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. It puts the bigger piece. I'm going to copy the small one again, copy, paste, puts it at the right hand side. So now what I have is if I play this, I have a long take of this image followed by a shorter image, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, then 1 second, then 5, then 1, then 5. Still too slow for me. I have a fast part. I want a lot of fast images. I'm going to stop playing that. I'm going to edit these down even shorter. Now, it gave me a warning that I was going to the minimum I could, so I'm going to stretch this out, undo, and try again. Can cut it in half, and I'm going to do the same on this one. Cut it in half, and this one, I'm going to cut it in half. Same with these. I want to cut these down, these bigger ones. And you'll notice this is also blank space in between, and this is going to stay black. So maybe I don't want that much black, but maybe I want a little bit of black. So I'm going to just move these next to each other, but leave a little space in between. And that will give me a stutter effect. Now, don't all of you start adding stutter effects in your videos just because I'm showing you how to put a black space in between. So move that back, play, and let's see what this looks like. Blank, 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 blank. Pretty boring, but I'm hoping you guys will do something a lot more interesting. Now, one more thing. There's another way you can extend a clip. I'm going to select it. I'm going to hold down the control key, click it again. I get the same thing. And I can go to speed and duration. It's going to tell me that's a 2-second clip. I can go down shorter here and make this a 1-second clip. Even get rid of that decimal. And you'll see it becomes even shorter. And maybe I want to do that with this one too. I'm going to go select, speed duration. This is only 0.1 of a second. I wonder if I can make 0.16. I wonder if I can make it 0.1 of a second. I can, which is probably like a frame. Yeah, you'll see that blip. But it's possible, and you know, that's the beauty of editing. You'll see if I play this now, it just sort of clicks. It's almost too short to even notice. So I don't recommend making anything 0.1 of a second. And if I can select that again, stop playing, get my cursor right there on it, select, speed duration. You can see the 0.1. I'm going to make that longer and make it 0.1. Let's see what that looks like. Wait. Stop. Get back over here. Still really tight. I'm going to do it again. Duration 0.01. I'm going to make it 0.5. There we go. It's the tiniest thing. Play. Cool, right? So you got it. There's two ways. You can change the duration in here. You can change the duration over here. You can move these things around. You can move them up to another row if you want, because you want to then move this over here. Then you want to pull this one down here. You know, it's just moving pieces around in the puzzle. Now, I will send an email with further instructions, but this should get you going.